Hi everyone, welcome to the class. I'm so excited you guys are all here tonight and really look forward to talking a little bit more about doTERRA essential oils. If a lot of you know me, but in case you don't, my name is Kristen Wanta and I am a doTERRA wellness advocate. My intention with this class tonight is to educate and empower you to explore essential oils as a natural solution for your health concerns and to help get essential oils into your home so you can change your health and your family's health. So it's gonna be pretty informal. We're gonna talk about the top 3 coolest things about essential oils, how to get them in your home, and how doTERRA can help support your wellness journey. So feel free to comment with questions at any point throughout this video, and I'll be sure to answer them. Also, you're going to want to pay attention to the questions that I ask, and when you comment on those, that helps enter your name into drawing for some giveaways at the end. So keep commenting with those questions and answering my questions as well. We'll start with a little bit about me and how I got started with essential oils. I used them several years ago when I lived with my parents, and my mom would use them in the home, just here and there in a diffuser sometimes, and was really just kind of experimenting with them. And when I moved out, I decided to get a diffuser of my own and loved using different essential oils to put in there and make my room smell great, make it kind of a healthier, toxic-free version of a candle. That's basically how I used them in the beginning. And I quickly learned that doTERRA and essential oils have power to them. There's actually more to them than I thought. And I realized that when I started researching them for helping with my allergies. As some of you know, my allergies are terrible, um, especially during the summer, but it's basically spring through fall. It's the majority of the year. I suffer with seasonal allergies, and that makes being outside during my favorite seasons very miserable. So I started looking to doTERRA and essential oils to help me with that, and realized that they actually have an allergy blend, and that is lemon, lavender, and peppermint. And it comes in a little soft gel that you can take internally. And when I started trying those, I was hooked. It was so tremendous on how much it helped me, more than I ever thought would be possible with essential oils. And I was actually able to ease myself off of the harsh allergy medications that I was taking several times a day. So that was kind of the game changer for me. And when I realized that essential oils aren't just to smell great in your home, they actually have health benefits. So we'll get into that a little bit more. But I want to know who is all here, who is listening to this video. So please comment to let me know that you're here, and share if you have any experience with essential oils. Um, if you're just kind of you're all in, or you've been using them for a long time, or if you tried here and there, or if you've never tried them. Just kind of want to know where everyone's experience is. So we're going to jump right in and get started. The first thing I'm going to share are the 3 coolest things about essential oils, in my opinion. The first one is that they are 100% natural and safe. So essential oils are tiny little extracts that come from plants, and they have amazing health benefits. With doTERRA's oils, there's nothing added or taken away from that oil from the plant. They're just pure essential oil. A pure oil, to give you a little bit of a comparison, is about 50 to 70 times more potent than a dried herb. So naturally, they're very, very, very potent. What I love about doTERRA oils is the standard that they establish for themselves, and that's CPTG. It stands for Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade, and it means that these oils are completely pure and potent. Pure means that there's no foreign contaminants or fillers. So again, nothing was added to them in the process. So that bottle of essential oil is only essential oil, nothing else. And then potent means that the plant was grown in the part of the world where that plant grows best. So if you think about where plants grow in their agriculture, they they have different climates that they thrive in. And that is one of the things that I love about doTERRA, is that they find those atmospheres where that plant is best grown, and they harvest and distribute them from that area. And that results in the best chemistry for the oil. So when you have ideal natural chemistry of a plant, that essential oil does exactly what it needs to do in our body for our health. So to get you an idea, we're gonna look at peppermint, which if you guys got samples for this class, you should have received a peppermint sample, which is actually one of my favorite oils, and it's one of the, if not the most popular essential oil that's out there. But to give you an idea of how potent doTERRA essential oils are, you guys can all do this little experiment with me. If you take the peppermint and if you have the little vials, you turn them upside down and tap on the top. That'll help you get the oil out. But feel free to try this. So you're gonna put a little bit of the peppermint oil in your hand, and then dab your finger in it a little bit, and let's see, just kind of put it on the top of the roof of your mouth. So it's super refreshing, very, very strong, almost like I just used a strong mouthwash. It's the perfect way to freshen breath. The next thing that you can do once it's on your hand is kind of just rub your hands together and then breathe in super deeply from your cupped hands. So a little experiment, you can see if you can breathe that, how long you can breathe that in. Shoot for 30 seconds, breathing in and out. And you kind of feel it go through your lungs and your throat. It just opens everything up. So those are two ways that you can use essential oils even before you have any diffuser or other essential oil accessories. It's really, really good just to do the breathing exercise, and then peppermint on the roof of my mouth not only freshens breath, but it's really good if you have headaches and other things like that. So a side note, now that you have peppermint all over your hands, you can go wash them if you need to. But if you ever get essential oil on a sensitive part of your skin, so let's say you had it on your fingers and you touched your eye, or other sensitive areas, you want to use a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil, or even any other type of oil, olive oil, if that's all you have at home, to dilute it. It will take the sting away very, very quickly, but you don't want to use water. If anything, even milk or orange juice or whatever, something is better than water. Anything is better than water, because water and oil don't mix. So what the water is going to do is actually carry that oil deeper into your skin. So if you have it in your eye and you wash it out with water, it's just carrying the oil deeper into your eye. And then same if it's on your skin and it's too strong or it's too tingly, using water is going to drive it deeper into your skin. So just keep that in mind. You want to use a carrier oil. doTERRA has fractionated coconut oil, which I get all the time, and it's a liquid, unlike other coconut oil, because they take it's fractionated, so they take all the fat out. So anyways, that if you tried that little peppermint experiment, I would love to hear what you thought. So share in the comments how it feels for you, what your thoughts are on peppermint, and then maybe how that compares to other experiences that you've had. A little bit more about the peppermint essential oil. It's really great for headaches. It's good for upset stomachs or other digestive issues. And it also helps keep you alert and awake. So I especially use this oil when I feel like I'm dozing off, which I do a lot when I'm driving, even in the middle of the day. Driving is something that puts me to sleep, which is very unsafe. So I carry peppermint with me all the time. And I don't have them in front of me, but doTERRA has peppermint beadlets, which are little beads with a fourth a drop of peppermint in them. You pop them in your mouth and you get the essential oil that way. So it's an easy way to kind of carry peppermint with you without getting it all over your hands and things like that. Okay, so the first thing about essential oils that is super cool is that they're 100% natural and safe. The second coolest thing about essential oils is that they are more effective than many, many, many medications. And so First, if I have anyone listening who's in the medical field, what I'm going to say next is going to sound very basic, but not everyone has medical training. So we're going to simplify things down so that it makes sense to everyone. It's going to be like a little mini Bio 101 class. So let's say that this is a cell. This is a cell. And we know that our cells have oily cell membranes. So around your cell is a cell membrane that is made of oil, and that keeps the good stuff in and the bad stuff out. Now, floating around your cells in your body are two different things that like to attack them. There's bacteria and there's viruses. So let's say you go to the doctor with a bacterial infection. The bacteria is floating around in your body with your cells in your blood. But that doctor, what would they do for you? They would probably give you an antibiotic. And after taking that antibiotic for 7 to 10 days, finishing the course of that antibiotic out, it would clear up the infection. Antibiotics, though, can have negative effects on your gut, on your hormones, your immune system. It weakens those things. Now, let's say you had a virus like the cold or the flu. What would your doctor say for that one? Usually, since antibiotics don't help viruses, they tell you to go home and wait it out. Rest, drink lots of fluids, things like that. Viruses are smaller than bacteria. And what they do is they attach themselves to your cells. So instead of floating around like the bacteria do, they actually detach themselves onto your cells. And the reason antibiotics don't work is for viruses is because most medications are water-based. And so water and oil don't mix, and that medication can't get past the oily cell membrane around your cells, so it has a hard time killing off that virus that's attached to the cell. So that's kind of the difference on why antibiotics specifically don't work for viruses. But the best news in this whole situation is that essential oils are oil-based. And so that means that they can permeate that cell membrane and they can work on a cellular level in our bodies, which is super exciting because then it can combat the bacteria that's floating outside the cell, but it can also prevent the duplication of the viruses that are on the inside or attached to the cell. So that is why essential oils are often more effective than many medications, especially for those sicknesses that we experience that are from viruses. Also, essential oils don't have those side effects. There's no risk of addiction to them. So with a lot of medications, there's a lot of precautions and safety concerns, which we don't have for essential oils. Anyways, I hope that made sense, the little bio lesson that we just did. But one of the essential oils that is often used in place of antibiotics and other medicines is melaleuca, often also known as tea tree oil. And melaleuca is really cool because it is antibacterial, it's antiviral, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory. So with all of those anti-everythings, it's a really great oil for things like skin conditions, acne, rashes, burns. It's really good for promoting a healthy immune system. It's purifying to our bodies, but it's also purifying to the home. And everyone should have this in their home. It's really great for cleaning, just spraying on surfaces, but it's also good for purifying smells like dirty shoes. Nothing has killed that nasty smell from like a garbage can or dirty shoes better than melaleuca for me. So it's a really great one to have think of first aid, but also think of like your cleaning cabinet. That is where melaleuca belongs in your home. So second coolest thing about essential oil is that they can be more effective than many medications for a lot of different health concerns. And the third coolest thing is that they can be cheaper than traditional medical care. So we're going to just use a common example. Let's say you have really great insurance and your copay is $5. And so you go to the doctor with, I don't know, whatever it happens to be, an ear infection. And that doctor gives you a prescription for an antibiotic, and that off-brand prescription costs you maybe $10. So for a total of $15, or let's say you have really, really, really great insurance, or you live in a country with free medical care and you pay nothing for that whole visit. But you still have costs of gas getting to the doctor. You might have had to take off of work to get to the doctor. All those other things that go into going to the doctor. Not to mention, antibiotics can harm your gut, like I said before, and that you might have to buy extra probiotics to fix that damage, which is even more money in the end. So the cool thing about essential oils is that they can be your first line of defense before even going to the doctor. When someone in my family or someone I know, a friend or anyone, has an ear infection, for example, what I do is we rub 2 drops of lavender, 2 drops of tea tree or melaleuca around the ear, put them to bed. 12 hours later, that ear infection is cleared up and the pain is gone. So for those 4 drops of essential oils, it costs 64 cents, and we get to stay at home. So whether you have free healthcare coverage or not, the natural solution is still wins in everyone's book, and it's very empowering to be able to have that. The same is true for other health concerns, things like fevers, stomach aches, sore throats. I literally save hundreds of dollars in medical costs because of essential oils. And just staying healthy, and even if some of those health concerns come up, addressing them first with essential oils. So a lot of times people are like, oh, it's so expensive, but like you can't afford not to use natural solutions as your first line of defense, in my opinion. And that's kind of how they can be cheaper than traditional medical care. I do want to clarify though, I am not saying that essential oils should replace medical care by any means. I work for a hospital and highly value medical care. So there's a definite time when doctor visits are needed. But I do think that essential oils can help us prevent some of those acute issues. So they're a great investment on that end. Um, Another oil I want to talk about here that is considered a must-have oil to have on hand at all times in your first aid drawer, but also in your beauty drawer, is lavender. It's super versatile and can literally be used for so many things. Again, this is another oil that's antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal. And it's a natural pain reliever. It's a natural anti-itch remedy. Literally works so good for mosquito bites. I remember a couple summers ago when I first learned that and started just putting this on my mosquito bites, and it works better than any other topical ointment that I've ever gotten. Lavender can prevent scarring, it encourages healing, it reduces inflammation, it tames stress and anxiety. It's good for things like cold sores, rashes, cuts, scrapes, burns, blisters. It's great for allergies, like I mentioned in the beginning, easing pain, relaxation, and sleep. This is an oil that is amazing for all of those things. So, lavender, like I said, one of the must-have oils that people consider. So, third coolest thing about essential oils is that they can be cheaper than traditional medical care. So that wraps up the top 3 things. Feel free to comment. What are you guys thinking about that? Like I said, they're natural and safe. They can be more effective than medications, and they can be cheaper than medications. So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. Or if you have any questions on those things, I would love to go into more detail. Next, we're going to move on to 3 ways to use essential oils and to get the most out of the benefits that they can offer. So the first way is aromatically. And so if everyone takes, so I just want to demonstrate, if everyone takes their fingers and pinches right here above the bridge of their nose, right under your fingers is your olfactory nerve. And what this nerve does is it sends messages to the limbic system in your brain, which in turn sends signals all over your body. Sometimes I often get people thinking it's a little hokey to say that essential oils can affect your entire body just by smelling them. So I like to give them this example. When you go to the hospital for a surgery and need to be put under, how do they deliver the anesthesia? They have you breathe in through a mask and count down from 10. So when you breathe those synthetic compounds through that mask, your olfactory system is powerful enough to send signals to your body and knock you out in 10 seconds. That is the fastest way through the brain, through the olfactory system. So there are a few ways that you can use essential oils aromatically. You can breathe them right from your hands, like we did with the peppermint. You can put them in a diffuser. I have my diffuser going right now next to me. You can breathe them right from the bottle. You can put them on a cotton ball or a piece of felt and put those around your workspace. There's several different ideas. One of my favorite oils to use aromatically is wild orange. And again, if you receive samples, you would have gotten this oil, but it smells amazing. It's one of my favorites because, like all citrus oils, wild orange energizes and uplifts your mood, and it's great for cleaning. So it purifies the air. It also boosts your immune system. And I often mix wild orange and peppermint together for kind of like a midday pick me up. It's so refreshing. So I encourage you guys to try that. The second way, so first was aromatically. Second way to use essential oils is topically. So with pure oils like doTERRA, they are safe to apply directly on our skin. For children or people with sensitive skin, you can dilute them, again, with the fractionated coconut oil. And it's just as effective. The fractionated coconut oil actually helps the oil absorb deeper into your skin, so you get a benefit for longer. So another thing about essential oils is that they absorb very quickly. And so when you put them on your skin, some is being absorbed into your skin at the same time that some is being absorbed or dispersed throughout the air. So by mixing it with the fractionated coconut oil, what that does is it helps lock it into your skin and drive it deeper into the different layers of your skin. So fractionated coconut oil is your friend when using essential oils topically. One of my favorite places to apply oils topically is the bottoms of my feet because they can absorb through the pores and get to your body wherever it needs to be. Anyone who has done any research on reflexology knows that there are pressure points in your feet that affect every different part of your body. So that's kind of a go-to place. But also I add essential oils where I need help. So for instance, if I have pain in my elbow, I'm going to apply it to my elbow. I also love putting it behind my neck and over my heart because then it's more like a scent that I get regularly throughout the day and can smell continuously. But some health concerns that you would use essential oils topically for are any kind of skin irritation, like the rashes and burns that I talked about. Headaches are great if you put peppermint on your temples. Stomach aches, again, rubbing it right on your stomach. Earaches, lots of first aid things. Cramps, relaxation, focus. So doTERRA makes it so easy to use essential oils topically. And the first example of that is that they make roller bottles specifically for us. So again, this is Melaleuca or tea tree, but this time it comes in a roller bottle. It's pre-diluted with the fractionated coconut oil, so you don't need to worry about adding fractionated coconut oil to it, and it has this little metal roller top on it. So you can easily just rub it on your skin and you don't have to get your hands all messy or things like that. It's so convenient. The other way that doTERRA helps by using essential oils topically is that they create products like this one. And this is the Deep Blue Rub. I sent out samples. But what they do is they put the Deep Blue essential oil in here, and it's in like a little lotion, and so that you can rub that on your body. This product is super cool because I used to use Icy Hot. I probably could have been their number one customer. I use Icy Hot all the time for back pain or when I had sore muscles and joints, which actually happens a lot for me. And so this is a natural toxic-free version of Icy Hot. It has a cooling sensation, so it gets tingly, kind of like Icy Hot does, which I really enjoy. But it's great for any kind of muscle tension, pain, and just relaxing the muscles and joints in your body. So topically is the second way to use essential oils. Third way to use essential oils is internally. And doTERRA oils are not only safe to use internally, like we talked about earlier, but they are recommended to be used internally. The CPTG standard is higher than any other essential oil standard. And that means that these oils are medicinal grade. They're completely safe to ingest, unlike a lot of other brands. And so you can put them in your mouth, like we do with peppermint. You could drop it under your tongue. You can put them in water and drink it, which is one of my favorite things to do with the lemon essential oil, because I used to love lemon water. I still do love lemon water, but I used to use real lemons. And it takes, so one bottle of lemon essential oil has 50 lemons in it. So it's a lot stronger. So you only need like 1 or 2 drops in a whole glass of water, but it's also super good. One thing I want to say about using lemon in your water, also, if anyone else loves doing it, I did it all the time, and it's actually really bad for your teeth because the fruit of the lemon is acidic, and that is what we squeeze and put in our water. So the essential oil is not like the juice. It's not like the fruit. Instead, the essential oil is taken from the rind of the lemon. And if you like have ever squeezed the lemon peel or anything like that, you'll kind of see the little essential oils coming off of it. So that is what is in here, and that part is not acidic. So when you use lemon essential oil in your water, you're not harming your teeth like you are if you use a real lemon. Anyways, doTERRA also has veggie capsules that come empty. So you can, if you don't like the taste of essential oil, but you still want that benefit internally, you can put it in there and take it just like you would any other capsule. So it's like concocting your own little natural remedy. A side note for anyone who has seen essential oils at stores, because seriously, you can find them anywhere nowadays. They're at grocery stores, they're at co-ops, or even at Walmart. So it's important to know that the essential oil industry, in the essential oil industry, any company can put the claim 100% pure on their products if they have at least 3% pure essential oil in them. So what that means is they're able to put 100% pure, but we might not know what that other 90% is. And many brands have been tested and found that they were actually adulterated with chemical and synthetic fillers. So sometimes it's just vegetable oil that they're filling it up with, and things like that. So that's one reason why those oils often don't smell as strong as doTERRA oils do. And a second, that's also a reason why many people don't get health benefits from them, is because they're not that pure. So if you ever see the terms do not ingest or keep away from children or flammable on essential oil bottles, there's clearly something in them that is unsafe. They're definitely not pure. And this is why, again, you might not see real health benefits from them when using them. It's literally life-changing to use a pure essential oil for your health needs. So much different than the ones you can buy at the store. So all that said, I'm only endorsing doTERRA essential oils as being safe to ingest because I know they're safe and certified pure therapeutic grade. I caution you and almost advise you not to use essential oils that you bought from the grocery store internally. But anyways, all that aside, some health needs that you would use essential oils internally for, or at least that I like to use them internally for, are things like digestion or digestive issues, internal body pain or inflammation. If you want to detox your body, or if you're going through a cleanse, if you're looking to boost your metabolism or your energy, all of those things that are happening on the cellular level internally are best addressed if you use the essential oils internally. So I often take On Guard essential oil internally. This is doTERRA's protective blend. So it helps support a healthy immune system, respiratory functions. It protects the body from antioxidants. It promotes circulation and just helps keep us strong and healthy. It is one of the most popular essential oils. It's one of the top 10 essential oils in doTERRA. And it comes in so you can use it like this. I diffuse it if there's things, all germs, or if it's like flu season, things like that. I diffuse it a lot. I clean with it a ton. So I make my own kitchen cleaners, bathroom cleaners. doTERRA has a whole line of On Guard products. So for instance, this is the On Guard toothpaste. There's a On Guard mouthwash. There's laundry detergent. There's hand soap. It's really great. And it also comes in little soft gels. So I'm going to show you what a little soft gel is. doTERRA makes these for many of their oils, so that specifically for internal use. So this is a soft gel that has 4 drops of oil in it, and you can just pop that when you want the oil internally. So like I said, it supports healthy immune system, and it is amazing. I've been around sick people so many times and kind of feel like I have a little guard or armor on because I haven't gotten their sickness. So we have aromatically, internally, aromatically, topically, and internally as the 3 ways to use oils. So I just want to ask everyone who has experienced doTERRA essential oils to comment your stories, share your experience. What awesome oil experiences have you had? What oils did you use? What was the result? Please comment those below right now. I'd love to hear about them. But in the meantime, while you're commenting your stories, I'm going to talk about the 3 ways to get essential oils into your home. So the first way is retail. No one here should purchase at retail price. You would want to buy oils at retail if you were a chiropractor office or a spa, other professional setting. Then you're going to buy them at retail because you're in a retail store. That is the most expensive way to buy essential oils. So again, it's not advised. The second way though is wholesale. And this is kind of like having a Costco card where you have an annual membership that gives you access to their great products at the best prices. So with doTERRA, having a wholesale membership allows you to buy at 25% below retail price. It is $35, and that is for the whole year. If you decide to renew for a second year, it's only $25, and they throw in a free bottle of peppermint, which is more than $25. So, anyways, it's a really good deal for purchasing your oils, because with a one-time fee, pretty low, it's $35 a whole year, you get wholesale costs whenever you want. And the third way is the way I buy my oils, and that's basically below wholesale, and that is because doTERRA offers several rewards and incentives and free products and things like that for people who are continuously buying. You don't have to do it as the business to get it below wholesale. So I can talk a little more about that later, but that's one of the smartest ways to get your essential oils basically paid for. So if you might have been listening to all this, we're gonna get kind of transition here, but you might have been listening and to everything I've been saying, and about essential oils, how it can change our lives, and thinking, wow, this is more than I ever thought was possible with essential oils, which is so true. You can continue to be learning so many things. So I'm trying to keep it the basics, but doTERRA wants to support everyone in their essential oil journey as they're learning and experimenting with the oils. And so my goal isn't just for you to have a bottle of Melaleuca for acne or a thing of Deep Blue for pain. My goal is to teach you how to live a natural lifestyle so that when things come up like head tension or cold or flu or ear infection or sore throat, instead of reaching for the medications that you have, you can reach for natural essential oil solutions. So doTERRA puts together kits that are cheaper than if you bought oils individually. And so I just want to let people know about that. If you add up all the costs of the oils, the kits will always be cheaper. So all the kits also include a free membership. So if you don't have that wholesale membership with doTERRA and you purchase a kit, you get automatically a free year along with that. And then you have everything that you need right at your fingertips in your home. So I'll post this electronic version of this document about the kits that are available, so stay tuned to that for the event. But I want to quick share my screen so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this This is the different enrollment kits that doTERRA offers. And a couple that I want to point out that are my favorite is this Home Essentials kit. What it is the top 10 most popular oils that you can see listed here. Some a single essential oils, but then also some essential oil blends. It comes in the 15 milliliter size, so that is the large bottle. And then it also has a 4-hour diffuser, the pedal diffuser, that comes with it. So that's one of the most popular. The other one is, that is also popular, this Family Essentials and Beadlets kit up here. And this is, again, the same top 10 oils as the Home Essentials. However, this is in the 5 milliliters, so the smaller bottles. It does come with the peppermint beadlets I mentioned, On Guard beadlets, but it does not have a diffuser. Both, like I said, do come with the free membership. So those are, again, just some of my favorites. If anyone has any questions right now, please comment them. Again, I just want to open that up. I'll be available for answering questions whenever you have them, not just in this video. But while you're thinking some questions, and before we end, I want you all to think about your top few health challenges. So both physical and emotional ones. And it can be anything. It could be sleep, digestive issues, anxiety, energy. Write them in the comments. Currently, right now, mine are improving my energy and balancing my hormones. Those are kind of two of the things that I've been focusing on in my health. But I also want you to rate yourself 1 through 10, how interested you are in using essential oils to address those concerns. Maybe not even essential oils, just using natural remedies for addressing those concerns. So I'm definitely at a 10 because I'm constantly thinking about how I can limit the toxins that I expose my body to and use plant-based products for a few things. And I just am constantly trying to revamp my routines to be natural and healthier. So I can help reach out after the class to help you discover some of those solutions that will help solve those issues. I have so many essential oil resource books, and I've been doing this for about maybe 5 years and just keep absorbing and learning new information. So I for sure will be able to recommend something specific for each one of you. And I'll also be posting a couple of handouts that you can download all the recaps of this great information to use some of the most top 10 oils for, things like that. I'll be sharing a bunch of resources and handouts that you guys can use access in the Facebook event. Next, I want to quickly talk about the 3 types of people that I often talk to in classes like this. And so I want you to think about which one that you are. The first type of person is super excited to live a natural lifestyle for them and their family. They're here to learn more about using essential oils and how to incorporate them into their home. And doTERRA supports those people by providing free monthly education, resources, and then wellness advocates such as myself to help you learn more and get those oils into your home. So that's the first type of person, just super excited to live a natural lifestyle. The second type of person sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, my mom needs this, my sister needs this, my aunt needs this, and I want all my friends to know this stuff. These people naturally want to share what they're learning about essential oils, and they love learning and sharing what they learn. So this was definitely me when I started. I constantly was telling everyone about all this cool information I was learning. So doTERRA supports these people with a rewards program that you can earn free products for by telling other people about doTERRA. So as these type of people share consistently over time, they can have their oils that they buy each month paid for through the doTERRA rewards program. So again, not doing it as a business, but simply just sharing what you're learning and sharing with others can help you get free oils. So that's the second type of person, loves to share and talk about what they're learning. And then the third type of person has been watching me lead this class and thinks, I want to change people's lives through educating them and empowering them with the power of essential oils. So doTERRA rewards those people through a super generous compensation plan. And as these people educate others about essential oils, they can earn enough to supplement their income or even replace their income to become financially free. So again, the first type of person, super excited to use essential oils, live a natural lifestyle. The second type of person loves to share with others and continue to learn what they learn and share what they're learning with others. And then the third person wants to educate others and empower them to personally earn an income. So just comment where you think you are. You can also be in the middle. Like I said, I was a natural sharer because I just would talk about everything with my mom, my sister, whoever I was talking to, and then slowly transitioned into where I am here about educating, empowering, and earning income on it. Before I go, I do want to show you my screen again, and then I'm going to show the doTERRA website, because this is one of the greatest tools that doTERRA provides for everyone. So this is doTERRA.com, and there's so much information here, so I'll just quickly go through some of my top things. But this is a kind of an intro of what an essential oil is, why doTERRA is unique and different. It talks about certified pure therapeutic grade, and then how to use essential oils. Those are the top 3 ways that we talked about. But if we go up here, here are the products. So you can look and get all the different, categories there of all the products we offer. This is more about the company, about the essential oils, fact sheets, co-impact sourcing, how doTERRA sources their oils, the CPTG, just kind of all their values. So I encourage you to look at that. And then we have this part, the advocates, which is actually one of my favorite places. There's a blog. I accidentally clicked it. But there's a product blog, there's a business blog, and a science blog. I'm a science nerd, and so I love learning about, like I talked about with the Bio 101 class, how essential oils are working in our bodies. These training pieces are super interesting if you want to learn more about essential oils. So this Discover Solutions is one of my favorite. You can pick a topic. So you can pick sleep or self-care, exercise and weight management, mood management, or you can pick a product, some of the supplements. You can look at all the essential oils, or you can search by body system. So if you have digestive problems or respiratory issues, you can search and learn more specifically on that. So then when you click on one, it will open up more options for you there. For instance, if we click on digestive system, it shows some top products to use. It gives you little tips. It walks you through just some information. It has videos and then other links, which goes back to the blog. So I encourage you to check out doTERRA.com just to keep learning more, because that has been one of my go-tos and is a great way to keep learning. One last essential oil story that I love sharing with everyone, because it's really impacted me and made me very excited, because I shared for sharing. So I have a friend who was in a terrible car accident a couple years ago, and since then has had so much anxiety, super severe anxiety when it comes to vehicles, being on the road, so much so that she stopped driving completely. And so after talking with her about essential oils, just like I am with all of you, I decided to give her a sample of our Balance oil. This is the doTERRA grounding blend, and it helps with anxious feelings. And a couple days later, she came to me almost in tears, and she's like, "This is what I've been missing." doTERRA helped ease her anxiety, and to this day, she tells me she won't leave the house without it. So I love hearing stories like that. So please keep sharing your testimonials in the comments if you have used essential oils before, and even if you haven't experienced doTERRA oils yet, feel free to comment with a few, like I said, your health concerns or some that are intriguing you or you'd be interested in trying, and things like that. So I'm going to end the video now, but stay tuned to the Facebook page, because I'm going to be sharing a couple more fun surprises with all of you. Thanks.